All right, today, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a kind of a different video, and I don't even know really what we're doing, but we're doing it. Okay, so the plan is this boat. This is my personal boat. I've got those plastic rods that you can buy from Walmart. You can stack them together. They've got like a little apron on top so they don't poke through the tarp. Problem is, I keep falling over and this thing fills with water. Okay, that's the main problem. I'm sure the interior is in rough shape because of it, and we just redid the interior, so that's not good. So our plan for today, we're going to build an insert out of just 2x4s and just regular deck screws. And I didn't take any measurements, I just guessed when I was writing stuff down. But we're going to put an insert in this thing so we can remove it when it's not wintertime. Or even to keep the rain off it, just put the insert back in and then put tarp over it. Because trying to put the rods up and trying to put the tarp over without the rods falling down, it is a nightmare. And if anybody's ever done it, you'll know. And you'll note that I'm too cheap to buy an actual cover to have one made to fit the boat. So this is the next best option. So far with the screws and 8 2x4s, we have 40 bucks in it. Okay. So I think the Amish wanted $500 to make a button down tarp, and that's just not in the budget right now, unfortunately. So we're gonna make our own. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and we're gonna be working on this thing. There's my pump to get the water out of the boat. 5-gallon bucket. Are you clear on that side? Are you good? I'm hooked. So there's the Regal. I don't know if I've ever seen this. You guys ever seen this on my YouTube channel, but it's nothing to write home to mom about. But it is a fun boat. It's always ran really well for us. I mean, I had to put spark plugs and wires and, you know, basic maintenance stuff. How's the interior looking? Oh my. The water broke the paddle.
Sure did.
But the only wet spot is a little bit of mold over here. So you can see why we want the insert. A little bit of mold on the floor here.
So we have to watch to see how wide that is right there.
Well, that's why I think 2 foot was a good option. You got the measuring tape, as you call it, also known as a tape measure. So these are the things you can buy from Walmart. They're real cheap, and they worked for a little bit, but they're getting retired now. So our plan is for this insert is we're just going to run it right up the middle.
Just be 1.5 or
Oh, yeah. We were originally going to do 2 foot, but this is only just over a foot and 18 inches. So 1.5 feet, and it's going to be 8 foot long. Now remember, we didn't take any measurements. It's going to be longer than 8 foot. Well, it doesn't have to go all the way to the end.
Yeah, right there is perfect.
8 foot is right here.
Okay, I think that would be great.
We could do 9 foot, but we didn't. We got a little bit extra 2x4s for it. You know what? I think 8 foot would be okay. So it's going to be 8 foot long by 1.5 feet wide by, and we were figuring 6 foot.
Yeah.
Well,
Right there in the middle.
I think 5 foot would be perfect. Yeah.
And then maybe do 4.5 on
4 foot. So 5 being the peak, 4 foot being on the front and the rear, because 4 foot is here. It'd be perfect. So our center, and we can slide this back and forth. It's just an insert. So 4 foot, 5 foot in the center, and then 4 foot by the engine cover and the bow. So that's fine. So all we have to change is our width, which is just 1.5 feet. So we're gonna do 2 8-foot pieces, which is just 2x4s, and then we'll do for our cross sections, or actually our for the middle, 1.5 feet wide. So we'll do one there, one here. We were gonna do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll just go up from there. Plan. Look at this paddle. I cannot believe the water snapped this thing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get another one.
Yeah, because
You have to have one.
you have to. I thought I had out of my old boat, I had like a retractable one, but overall the interior is not hateful. It looks about the same. That's always been that way since I've owned the boat. I just haven't got it fixed yet, but I did winterize the engine before. I made a video on it, so you guys should have seen it if you're following along. The amp and everything's in this cover here. Well, imagine how that looks. Well, first glance it don't look too bad. We'll just have to see if it works. Okay, so basically I'm gonna get this saw put together. Basically we're just gonna take these two and then we're gonna cut, I think she already measured this at 2 foot. Yep, so we'll make that 1.5 feet, and that's gonna be our cross sections. We need 4 of those.
Because then you have the
1 foot wide.
a little bit over, because you have to take into account this too, the width of this.
Yeah, which isn't, these, all the new 2x4s are not actually true 2x4s. I'm sure everybody knows this by now, but they're actually 1.5 inches.
So that's 3 inches, so 13 or 15 inches, right?
Yeah, this is 1.5 feet. Do you just want to do a foot to keep it just all whole numbers? I don't think it's going to matter that much. And if we have to tie it down, we'll tie it down if it's going to flop over. Or we can, if we got extra pieces, we can make the center a little wider. Like put like extension pieces on the side.
Yeah.
Just screw them on there.
Yeah.
No big deal.
We'll have extra.
Okay. So we need 4 of these.
That should be right there. And then the other mark I made should be. Yep.
1 foot. So is that 4?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I guess I better get the saw put together then. We're moving quicker than I had thought. First step, getting the blade on. Okay, it's been a challenge. Notice the order of rotation. You got arrows here, an arrow here. It's amazing what a new blade does. It just cuts through that like butter. Oops, my mark's a little off.
This can be one of our 4-foot sections.
Okay. Okay, now we just need 2 8-foot pieces and we'll screw these together. We're gonna have to delete this, it's in our way. You don't have a true sawhorse, you gotta take it apart first. There. Somewhat like that.
Yeah.
Are they even? Close enough.
Yep.
What's that?
So do you want to do it from that angle or you want to flip it?
I'll just do it like this.
Okay.
And it wouldn't be a YouTube video without sirens. Good enough. And this is our base. Perfect. Now, let's just lay it out. Okay. So, we want a 5 foot in the center.
Since we have enough, should we do one?
Down the middle?
Yeah. So we have something to put the base on, like, or put the...
Yeah, the uprights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Do I do it on? Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. Actually, yeah, that'd be fine. All right, then this is the 4 foot. That'll cut angles. So if we do it like that, we can make 2 little pieces like this to support it.
Oh, yeah.
Or I could just try going in from the side and then the bottom. Down here. And we'll have to offset it just a little bit from that one so we don't run into it. Well, we buried that one. Better? We can still do the support thing. Okay, 1 5 footer in the middle. Uh-oh. Our battery. Just hang in there, little buddy. Will it still power the drill, though? It should. Maybe if I go in from the side, it might split that way, though. Do okay. Okay. We may end up putting 2 pieces like this at an angle, like a 45 and a 45, and then just screwing it to it and see if that helps. Again, we are by no means professionals. We are just the average people. You gotta know how to read a tape measure though, but we're doing whole numbers, so it's easy. Wait, is this, what size is this one? 3 foot? Yeah.
We can use that for the angle.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go. Perfect. Yep, it's fine. Again, doesn't matter. Should we at least measure how far we went on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about the same.
Perfect. Eyeball it. Oh, this ain't gonna be good. Battery's dying. Oh wow, that's like the most stable one we've done yet. 2 in the bottom. Come on, hang in there a little better. I got her on 2. Back her down to 1. That'll make it easier on the battery. Okay. What's those 2 for?
In case we need them.
Okay. We give them to Dad. He'll use them.
Or your mom.
What about my mom? Should we try having some fun with some angles and see what happens?
Sure. Yeah.
So how do we measure that?
At least for that, maybe the middle one, because that's going to take most of the weight.
Yeah. So how do we measure that? Let's do 6 inches. Because we'll have to cut the angles. I was just talking about like from here to here.
No.
Or were you talking like... Oh, we could do that if you wanted to make it bigger.
Maybe not.
Like here to there.
Maybe not. Yeah, because we have enough. We have that piece too.
Just cut an angle there, and
Yeah.
what size is this? It should be 4 foot.
3.
3 foot. Is that 3 foot too?
No, no.
So what angle? 45?
Sure.
Again, we're just guessing. Maybe she's not, but I am. There's 45 right there. This is kind of awkward. No measurement, just going for it. Oh, watch yourself.
Should not.
Maybe a little more. Doesn't like something. Whatever, you know? Batteries are dying quick.
Perfectly flush.
That'll be fine. I don't think this board's straight.
No, it's not. Okay.
And that's perfect. So what size do we end up with so we can kind of match them up? And perfect. Perfect. Yep.
Cut it off.
Look at that. I can pick up the whole thing with it. Okay, and these ones should be okay. This one really scares me. As I'm editing this, I realized we could have added a board here to the right there, and that would have strengthened them up as well. So, noted for next time. Goodbye. But it'll be fine. I wonder if we should put...
Do you have foam or something? Like any foam?
Slide over it? Mm-hmm. I might actually. We'll figure it out. Alright, we're going to put this thing in the boat. Oh, that's going to work out so good. I'd like to somehow, if we could drill a hole in the 2x4, almost put those on there. I don't know what size that is, 1 inch, have to measure it. Because I have at least 2 of them. Or just, I think we got foam upstairs. So we're gonna add something to protect the tarp on these, and then put the tarp on it. Should work out pretty good. Perfect. See what I'm getting at here? If we just had more bottoms, I could make bottoms. Take me just a few seconds, but I could do it. Take some of those medicals. Oh, unless we have, ooh, these are even better. I wonder if these caps will fit over a 2x4. If these caps fit over there, that's our ticket. These are all scrap. I don't know how wide that is. I should know, but I don't. Let me see one of those 2x4s. Do we have any, like... Dang it. Let's have a cap fit over it. Got plenty of caps. It's kind of a sharp edge. We've got to have one more bottom here somewhere. You wonder why these are scrap. Look at that. I got one here. This should work fine. Put some of these over it so it doesn't rip the tarp, which it probably still will somehow. Look at that. Oh, I'm caught again. Dang it. Huh. It's actually pretty sturdy, like side to side, considering it's only a foot wide. Okay, let's throw the tarp over it, see what happens. Ready? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get over there. The next is my sack. Little hole there, that ain't gonna hurt nobody. Just go ahead and walk around and get it even, and then I'll come out. My fear is that if water doesn't run off this, good there. What?
Over just a little bit this way.
If water doesn't run off this thing, I don't know what to do. A little bit of a hole there. Could put some tape on that, I guess. What's that?
I said right if it doesn't run off.
All right, coming out.
Gotta be tight is the problem.
Yeah. Here we go again. Not a preferred angle, but it's an angle. Ow. Look at that. If water doesn't run off that, I don't know what to do. It's basically, it's got a nice pitch to it. 5 foot may have been a little excessive, but it may just have saved us. Wish I could shorten these up. This is like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Fucking damn near impossible. Just wrap this around a couple times. Oops. And we can... What's that? Okay. Like a Christmas present? I've got to have more straps. Like after a boating season or after just a day out on the lake, and then come home and have to do this, and you're already tired from the lake because you were in the sun for 10 hours. But it is what it is. It's one of the joys of owning a boat is this stuff, and then you got maintenance, but it isn't too bad on maintenance. I think this stuff's worse to do than actually just do that. I did change the gear oil on that last season. No leaks. So all right, well, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It was a little bit different than working on something, but we still worked on something. Look at all these bungee cords. All right, well, I guess that's it. until next time, we'll do it all over again with another project. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.